All right, last thing I wanted to talk about was Paramount. Paramount, it appears, is going to be merging with Skydance. Let's see, I have the Variety article up here. There we go. Oh, Butts Unplugged says he enjoyed my lunchbox videos. Thank you. I've been reorganizing the channels. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I've been trying to move video because I had one channel, then I had two channels, but some of the content was on one, some was on the other, and I've been trying to streamline it. So I recently just moved all the lunchbox videos over to the Adventures channel, and I've been systematically moving things over to the Adventures channel that doesn't belong on this channel. So yeah, thanks for watching. They're all in a nice little playlist, so check them out. But anyway, where was I? I'm looking for the article here. Skydance Media and National Amusements Inc. reach a new merger agreement for Paramount Global. Pact still needs approval by Studios board. Paramount expected to get a 45-day window to shop for better offers. All right, I don't want to read this whole article, but let's get the gist of it here. In Holiday Week shocker, Skydance Media and Sherry Redstone's National Amusements Inc. have quietly renewed acquisition talks and have reached a tentative agreement to acquire Paramount Global. That deal will now be reviewed by Paramount Global's special committee of its board of directors that has steered the media giant through its roller coaster ride of M&A activity and speculation since late last year. The new pact with David Ellison's Skydance Media and Jerry Cardell's Redbird Capital is expected to include a 45-day period in which Paramount and National Amusements, which owns Redstone's controlling share in Paramount, have the right to shop around for a bidder to match Skydance terms. All right, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but bottom line is, whereas we thought these merger talks were done, we had heard about a couple weeks ago that Paramount was no longer for sale. Apparently, they are going to Skydance, and apparently it is going to happen. So what does this mean? I don't know. Good question. Yesterday, we got word that Paramount Plus and Max were looking to merge together into one streaming service. So that begs the question, because we heard about the Paramount Plus Max possible merger before this word came out. This word came out last night at about 8 p.m. So the question is, does this negate that, or is that still going to happen? Are Paramount Plus and Max still looking to merge with this new sale? Or is this new sale going to put the brakes on that while they figure this out? Or are the two connected? And I don't think we know. I think we need to find out more details. But I do know that I'm hoping that whatever Skydance does, that Paramount is kept intact, because the last thing we need is one less studio. That just creates one less place to go to have movies and projects made. And I don't think that's good for anyone. I don't think it's good for the business. So hopefully this works out in everybody's favor. And the Paramount Plus Max merger worried me a little bit too, because as a Star Trek fan, I love Star Trek, and Star Trek has been one of the top things on Paramount Plus. Well, I've always said it's better to be the big fish in the small pond, but Max creates a bigger pond. Are they going to have as much need for Star Trek? Maybe they won't. And as a Star Trek fan, I worry about that. So I kind of like Paramount Plus, because Star Trek, they need Star Trek. And I don't know what we're going to expect if we get this kind of merger. So I don't know. Hopefully this goes well. And Ghost Bumbles says, and if this goes through, Skydance got it for a lot cheaper than what they tried to bid earlier this year. There you go. All right. I apologize. I am very congested. Just give me 1 second.
In the Star Wars, the Fourth is a powerful energy that binds the galaxy together. You see, Darth Vader, the bad guy, hates Luke Skywalker because he is his son. Sounds like a bad dad if you ask me. Anyway, because he's so mad at his son, he builds a giant ball that can blow up Earth. Luke and his friends, Obi, Hans, Robot, Pill, and Chewbacca, accidentally find the ball and realize that's no moon. It's a death ball. And they're right. So they go inside it. And guess who's there? Darth Vader and his boss, the garbage octopus. Now his friends all save the girl character and try to leave, but not before Darth Vader turns Obi into laundry. Luke is sad and realizes there's only one thing to do. Get in his X thing and kill everyone on the death ball. Pill gets his head blown off, so Luke uses the fourth to put a laser in the death ball's hole. Boom! So long, death ball. They won! Outstanding! A wizard even gives the humans a medal. But not Pill. Sorry, Pill. And that's the end of the Star Wars. No, just kidding. They made a bunch more of them, featuring everyone's favorite characters, Fatty the Slug, Ed Harris, Axe Hog, and Laura.
All right. Again, thanks for indulging me. I'm a little congested, so I had to put you on hold there. Ghost Bubble says, "Got to love Tuvok." Yes. Well, that's those were my topics. Those were the topics I had for today. The Acolyte, the Paramount merger, Hellboy, and surprise, the Guy Gardner costume, which I did not expect. I wasn't expecting that one. So we have about 15 minutes to go. Like I said, I have about an hour, and we've only been on for 45 minutes. So if anybody wants to do Q&A, or if anyone has any other topics they want to talk about, and again, if you're a member of Team MME and you are here watching, come on in. We can talk for about 15 minutes. But otherwise, that's all I got. Trying to remember if there's anything else. I got some Blu-ray reviews coming up in the near future, so please keep it tuned here. I try to get them out like no more than one a day because I don't want to overwhelm you. But about once a day, I'm dropping them. Ghost Bumble says, "I love how Skydance went full succession. It was like, oh, you don't want to sell it to us outright? Fine, we'll just buy your shares and take it from you." That does show Skydance wants it. So I suppose that's a good thing, right? It shows a passion for the studio, which is a good thing. Reggie says, "Do you see any of these streaming services releasing more of their movies or series to physical?" I hope so. I definitely have a list of bootlegs I want to get my hands on, just in case they're ever pulled off streaming. Like I want to know that I have them. I want to get my hands on the complete series of Muppets Mayhem, the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance from Netflix, even the Muppets 2015, the ABC show, which wasn't made exclusive to streaming, but it never was given a physical media release, and it's on Disney Plus. So I'd like to get, a bootleg of the Muppets 2015 series while I can, just because, Disney can pull this stuff at any time. Netflix could pull the Dark Crystal at any time. Of course, the Muppet Haunted Mansion TV special. These are some things I would love to have in my collection, just to know that I have them in case the worst happens and they get. There was a show the Henson Company worked on Disney Plus called Earth to Ned. Earth to Ned. In fact, my friend Grandpa Choco was one of the puppeteers on there. You can't watch Earth to Ned anymore. They pulled that off, and it's gone. You can't watch it anywhere now. I don't know that they're going to do that with any of these shows, but I would like to get a bootleg while I can, and just know that I'm secure if that were to happen. Ghost Bumble says he's waiting for his Twister 4K to get here. That, if I'm not mistaken, that releases Tuesday, right? I gotta admit, I'm gonna pass on that one. I am not a fan of Twister. I don't really care for Twister. I never did, but I know that was a very popular movie. Second most popular movie of 1996, if I remember correctly. I think the most popular was Independence Day, and Twister was a close second, and then like the first Mission Impossible was up there as well. Taladia says I would hop on, but I'm working on a few things for MME International's next stream. I understand. And one of the problems about streaming alone is I find it hard to talk so much. My voice starts to go after a while. So it's always nicer when someone can hop in and help save my voice. But I've been going 46 minutes now. And yeah. So Anything else, or should we wrap things up? I don't know. I'll wait wait a minute or two, see if anyone has anything to add, and otherwise we will bring this one to a close. All right. Okay, I think that's going to do it. Oh, Butts Unplugged says, I want the Batman animated series on physical media since I saw your video. Oh, the Filmation. The Filmation series. Yes, New Adventures of Batman just came out. I got a review up on the Concession Stand channel. Again, if you're watching on MME, that's great. We love MME. Thumbs up to MME. But also, please come over to Crazy Joe's Concession Stand. Give a subscribe over there. These live streams, I tend to simulcast them when I can on both channels, but there's a lot more videos that I'm posting just to Concession Stand. Most of my Blu-ray reviews, like I said earlier in the stream, my review of Mr. and Mrs. Smith went up today, so be sure to check that out. All right. Ghost Bumble says, I have nothing. I do hope the rights to Dogma get purchased by someone else, so we actually have it available to stream and maybe 4K remaster in the future. Ghost Bumbles, I possibly have good news for you. It was heavily reported on social media this past weekend, though I haven't heard it verified. And that's the problem here. I haven't heard it verified, so take it with a grain of salt. But it was being reported on social media this past weekend that Kevin Smith has purchased the rights back to Dogma. According to the internet, he announced this in front of a live audience at his Smod Castle. He was doing some kind of event at Smod Castle this past week and told the audience there, we've got Dogma back. It's being remastered for 4K and all the things. Now, supposedly this comes from Kevin Smith himself, but I haven't heard it from Kevin Smith himself. I heard it one step removed through social media. So let's hope it's true, but I can't verify it. And I wish Kevin Smith would put a tweet out or something so we could actually see Kevin Smith say this and not someone saying they heard Kevin Smith say it. But that's the word as of this past weekend. As of this past weekend, the word is Dogma has been sold. Harvey Weinstein no longer holds the rights, and it is being remastered for physical release and possibly a theatrical re-release. So make of that what you will. Don't take it as 100% unless you hear it from Kevin Smith himself. All right. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to Crazy Joe Concession Stand. Until next time, keep wearing those pajamas.